Hello everyone, welcome to UPSC Explainer. Today, we are going to review the Hindu of December 2, 2023. National and international news. 1. Indian Oil Corporation's EV infrastructure expansion. Context: the Indian Oil Corporation, IOC, has received board approval to procure and install 4,000 fast electric vehicle, EV, chargers. Significance: marks a major stride in enhancing India's EV infrastructure, aligns with the government's push for EV adoption and reduction of carbon emissions. Implications: could boost consumer confidence in EVs due to improved charging infrastructure, encourages the automotive industry to increase production of AVs. 2. RBI Bank of England Memorandum of Understanding. Context: the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, and the Bank of England signed a Memorandum of Understanding. Focuses on cooperation and information exchange regarding the Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Relevance: enhances financial stability and promotes the smooth functioning of cross-border financial transactions, reflects increased collaboration between India and the UK in financial services. 3. Toyota's regional restructuring involving India. Context: Toyota Motor Corporation announced a regional restructuring. Details: India integrated into Toyota's West Asia, East Asia, and Oceania region. Significance: highlights India's growing strategic importance in Toyota's global operations, may lead to increased investment and focus on the Indian market by Toyota. Economic developments. 1. India's manufacturing sector performance. Context: slight rebound in India's manufacturing sector in November. Indicator: S&P Global India Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, PMI. Observations: positive growth, but firm sentiment at a 7-month low, indicates cautious optimism in the manufacturing sector. 2. States' debt and fiscal health. Context: forecast of states' debt remaining elevated in FY24. Details: debt expected at 31-32% of GDP, overall borrowings likely to rise by 9% to more than 87 lakh rupees crore. Implications: highlights challenges in fiscal management at the state level, raises concerns about sustainable economic growth and fiscal responsibility. Environmental and energy updates. 1. Surge in power consumption. Context: India experienced an 8.5% increase in power consumption in November. Reasons: increased economic activities and festive season demand. Implications: reflects economic recovery post-pandemic, highlights the need for sustainable energy solutions to meet growing demand. 2. Philippines' new Coast Guard base. Context: inauguration of a new Coast Guard monitoring base in the South China Sea. Purpose: to counter China's activities in the region. Environmental angle: focuses on maritime security and environmental protection, signals increased regional tensions and the need for environmental stewardship in disputed areas. International relations. 1. China-Vietnam rail link discussions. Context: potential upgrade of rail links between China and Vietnam. Details: includes a route through Vietnam's rare earths heartland. Significance: enhances economic connectivity and resource access between the two countries, reflects China's strategic interest in rare earth elements. 2. Developments in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Context: Russian Defense Minister reports advancements on all fronts in Ukraine. Implications: continued geopolitical instability in Eastern Europe, affects global political dynamics and security concerns. 3. Passing of Sandra Day O'Connor. Context: the first woman judge of the U.S. Supreme Court, Sandra Day O'Connor, passed away. Legacy: symbolizes gender equality and women's empowerment in the judiciary. Her career and rulings have had a significant impact on U.S. law and society. Miscellaneous. 1. Sri Lanka's Controversial Prevention of Terrorism Act, PTA. Context: recent arrests in Sri Lanka under the PTA. Concerns: raises human rights issues, calls for urgent reform of the law. Implications: reflects the ongoing political and social challenges in Sri Lanka, highlights the need for balancing national security with human rights. UPSC Prelims MCQs. The Indian Oil Corporation, IOC, recently received approval to install how many fast electric vehicle, EV, chargers? A. 2000, B. 3000, C. 4000, D. 5000. Answer: C. 4000. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, signed an MOU for cooperation with which international bank? A. The Federal Reserve. B. The Bank of England. C. The European Central Bank. D. The Bank of Japan. Answer: B. The Bank of England. What was the increase in India's power consumption in November 2023? A. 5.5%. B. 6.5%. C. 7.5%. D. 8.5%. Answer: D. 8.5%. Which country inaugurated a new Coast Guard monitoring base in the South China Sea? A. Philippines. B. Malaysia. C. Vietnam. D. Indonesia. Answer: A. Philippines. What is the expected level of states' debt as a percentage of their GDP in FY24 in India? A. 25-26%. B. 27-28%. C. 29-30%. D. 31-32%. Answer: D. 31-32%. Which country is discussing with China about upgrading their rail links, including a route through the rare earth's heartland? A. Thailand. B. Vietnam. C. Myanmar. D. Laos. Answer: B. Vietnam. The U.S. Supreme Court's first woman judge, Sandra Day O'Connor, passed away at what age? A. 87. B. 89. C. 91. D. 93. Answer: D. 93. In which sector did India's S&P Global PMI indicate a slight rebound in November 2023? A. Services. B. Manufacturing. C. Agriculture. D. IT and software. Answer: B. Manufacturing. What is the main concern raised over the recent arrests in Sri Lanka under the Prevention of Terrorism Act, PTA? A. Economic instability. B. Human rights issues. C. International trade disruption. D. Environmental concerns. Answer: B. Human rights issues. Which country's defense minister reported advancements on all fronts in the Ukrainian conflict? A. United States. B. Germany. C. Russia. D. France. Answer: C. Russia. What is the expected growth in states' overall borrowings in FY24 in India? A. 5%. B. 7%. C. 9%. D. 11%. Answer: C. 9%. Which global automotive company announced a regional restructuring involving India? A. Ford. B. Volkswagen. C. Toyota. D. General Motors. Answer: C. Toyota. Considering the recent MOU between RBI and BOE for the Clearing Corporation of India Limited, which of the following is a likely benefit? A. Increased direct investment in India's infrastructure. B. Enhanced stability in cross-border financial transactions. C. Simplification of India's monetary policy. D. Reduction in India's external debt. Answer: B. Enhanced stability in cross-border financial transactions. The integration of India into Toyota's West Asia, East Asia, and Oceania region is likely to A. Reduce the import of automobiles to India. B. Increase India's dependence on oil imports. C. Lead to higher exports of Indian-manufactured Toyota vehicles. D. Directly impact India's agricultural exports. Answer: C. Lead to higher exports of Indian-manufactured Toyota vehicles. The recent initiative by the Indian Oil Corporation to install EV chargers aligns with which of the following national policies? A. National Electric Mobility Mission Plan 2020. B. National Clean Air Program. C. National Digital Communications Policy. D. National Policy on Biofuels. Answer: A. National Electric Mobility Mission Plan 2020. The strategic implications of China and Vietnam upgrading their rail links, including through Vietnam's rare earths heartland, most directly affects A. ASEAN's trade policies. B. South China Sea territorial disputes. C. Global rare earths market and supply chain. D. Vietnam's agricultural exports. Answer: C. Global rare earths market and supply chain. The 8.5% increase in India's power consumption in November 2023 primarily indicates A. A shift towards renewable energy sources. B. An overall increase in industrial and manufacturing activities. C. A direct correlation with increased foreign direct investment. D. Enhanced efficiency in power distribution. Answer. B. An overall increase in industrial and manufacturing activities. The issue of states' debt being expected to remain elevated in FY24 in India primarily reflects a challenge in A. Implementing GST uniformly across states. B. Balancing fiscal responsibility with development needs. C. Privatization of state-owned enterprises. D. Implementing centrally sponsored schemes. Answer. B. Balancing fiscal responsibility with development needs. The collaboration between the Reserve Bank of India and the Bank of England can be seen as a part of A. Bilateral trade agreements. B. International financial regulatory cooperation. C. Direct foreign investment initiatives. D. Cultural exchange programs. Answer. B. International financial regulatory cooperation. Toyota's regional restructuring, which includes India, could have what potential impact on the automotive sector in Asia? A. Decreased competition among Asian automotive manufacturers. B. Increased technology transfer and innovation in the region. C. Reduction in the overall production of vehicles. D. Shift in focus to the European market. Answer. B. Increased technology transfer and innovation in the region. The increase in power consumption in India during November 2023 could indicate A. A decline in energy conservation efforts. B. An increase in the population's standard of living. C. The inefficiency of the power sector. D. A shift towards energy-intensive industries. Answer. B. An increase in the population's standard of living. The high level of states' debt in India suggests a need for A. Greater central government control over state finances. B. More stringent fiscal discipline and reforms at the state level. C. Increased borrowing from international financial institutions. D. Complete overhaul of the Indian taxation system. Answer. B. More stringent fiscal discipline and reforms at the state level. The establishment of a new Coast Guard monitoring base by the Philippines in the South China Sea is indicative of A. An increased focus on environmental conservation in the region. B. The Philippines' expansionist maritime policy. C. Escalating regional tensions and the need for maritime security. D. Enhanced cooperation among ASEAN countries. Answer. C. Escalating regional tensions and the need for maritime security. The passage of Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman judge of the U.S. Supreme Court, primarily symbolizes A. The evolution of gender roles in Western societies. B. A shift in the ideological balance of the U.S. Supreme Court. C. The importance of judicial independence. D. The challenges women face in achieving high-ranking positions. Answer. A. The evolution of gender roles in Western societies. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.